topic today is emerging new payment technologies in the banking and payments world. My name is Bob Heigl. I'm a Senior Vice President in Specialty Banking at FLC Bank. Specialty Banking covers various payment products at the bank, which are ACH, prepaid cards, and real-time payments. I've been involved with electronic payments for over 20 years, and within that 20 years, I have implemented and been involved with numerous Fortune 500 and smaller companies that have wanted to implement and launch both prepaid card programs as well as ACH programs. And one of my principal responsibilities is working with fintech companies across the country to help them develop and launch and implement new and innovative payment product solutions and payment products. It's an exciting time to be in the payments industry today. A lot of new payment products are coming online, and the need and uses for these products are ever evolving and are being developed each and every day. It's not a static world in the payments world. And at FLC Bank, we work every day to embrace these changes and look for trending new products and payment services to offer our clients and prospective clients. We provide a full array of payment products today, from traditional ACH, same-day ACH, prepaid cards, both virtual and physical, and real-time payments. These products are offered in a safe and secure manner that addresses all compliance and regulatory requirements. And now a new threat. Looking at the impact of the coronavirus today further stresses the need for businesses to adopt digital processes without significant capital or IT investments at a time when business continuity is critical. Backroom shuffling of paper invoices and printing checks is not only costly, but inefficient in a work-from-home emergency environment. I'd like to highlight today just 3 new payment opportunities that you may be able to provide to your clients. The first is MasterCard Send, a real-time payment product. In today's world, consumers want monies owed to them to be paid quicker and faster. Companies of all sizes also are searching for technologies that can help them more quickly send out the necessary data and documents attached to those payments. FLC Bank is one of only 3 banks in the whole entire U.S. to offer MasterCard Send, a MasterCard product. You might ask, why are there only 3 banks? Well, this was a 9-month project. It was very time-consuming, and we had to coordinate and get approval from all 4 major networks: MasterCard, Visa, Pulse, and Star. MasterCard Send is a real-time payment product, providing payments to consumer debit cards in amounts not greater than $2,500, 24 by 7 by 365, and is very ubiquitous. It reaches 97% of all U.S. consumer debit card holders. Think about that for a moment. If I'm a customer of one of your clients and I have a U.S. issuing bank debit card, and your client owes me money for a refund, a claim payment, or I participate in a customer cashback rebate program or rewards program, your client can send me money at any time, even Saturday morning at 2 a.m. after I request it and after I provide the necessary authentication information that your client requires. We have a fintech partner who provides an easy API interface to upload real-time payment requests, which are submitted to MasterCard. And those consumer payments will be available in the consumer's deposit account within 2 minutes after that submission. From your client's perspective, there is no achievement issues or expensive check processing costs. There is no postage, no cost to process the checks, and no dealing with lost checks in the mail, stop payments, etc. It's estimated that the cost to prepare and process a check today is between $3.50 and $7 per check. The cost of MasterCard Send is between $1.25 and $1.50 per transaction. And your client's customer will be much, much happier receiving their money sooner. Today, FLC Bank provides this service to several Fortune 500 companies. We have several very large pharma manufacturers clients that use this product to transmit efficient and cost-effective payments to consumer patients. We also provide this product to hospitals to return credits and overpayments due patients, and soon one of our clients will begin using this product to distribute class action settlement amounts to consumers. You might be thinking, how does MasterCard Send compare to Venmo, which is owned by PayPal, Zelle, which is backed by the largest U.S. banks, and PayPal? Well, Venmo is a person-to-person P2P social P2P product, and Zelle is a P2P product as well. Venmo has a $5,000 a week cap, and Zelle has a $500 a week cap. Venmo takes 1 to 2 days for the transaction to be consummated and deposited into the consumer's account. The consumer can pay a fee to accelerate that payment. With PayPal, there is a charge, and PayPal actually uses MasterCard Send behind the curtain. I believe all three of these payment options also require a mobile application, which is not efficient in a commercial accounts payable environment. These options are simply not better than MasterCard Send when it comes to B2C payments. Concluding on MasterCard Send, I'd like to say that it's scalable and recommended for clients that need to send a large number of small payments, less than $2,500, real-time to consumers. The second emerging payment product that I'd like to present today is PayNuver. We offer this unique payment product through a fintech partner as well. This product provides payment options to both consumers and businesses. PayNuver is an omni-channel payment product. Well, you may ask, what is an omni-channel payment product? It's a web-based product that allows the payment recipient to decide how they want to receive their payment. A business can allow, for example, a payment recipient a cafeteria plan of payment options. It can be a drop-down menu with various payment option choices. The payment recipient could and can receive their payment after authentication by ACH, same-day ACH, prepaid card, either virtual or physical, MasterCard Send, which I just discussed, or lastly, and what we always try to avoid because of the cost inherent in it, they can also receive a check option. The payment options can be customized. Again, any of those aforementioned payments that I mentioned, any of those options can be available, all or just some of them. In addition, the documents can also be attached to these payments. For example, an insurance company may require the payment recipient to sign an electronic document before receiving a claim payment. Or a business may decide to provide a payment recipient, a breakdown of the calculation of the payment they're receiving. Electronic payment acceptance means offering an experience that consumer clients expect. And one of the great features with this product is it can reach all of the demographics. If someone is unbanked, they can request a prepaid card. If they are banked in the U.S., they can request an ACH or MasterCard Send payment. If they are elderly, they may want a check or an ACH. Or if they are millennial, they may want a virtual card to use online. In addition, the product offers the recipient the option of immediacy. So if the recipient needs the payment immediately, MasterCard Send provides that option. Or if they can wait a day or two, ACH, which is less expensive, may be their preferred option. There is also a revenue sharing component with this product regarding interchange fee income. All prepaid card transactions generate interchange income to the issuing bank, in this case, FLC Bank. Our fintech partner can share a portion of that revenue stream with the business payment disperser, your business client, which helps pay for the program. And thanks to the Durbin Amendment, the amount of the interchange income received is much greater with an FLC Bank prepaid card than it would be with a Bank of America or Wells or any financial institution with assets that exceed $10 billion. As an example, a $100 purchase with an FLC Bank prepaid card generates on average to FLC Bank $2 of interchange fee income. The same transaction for a bank with assets exceeding $10 billion would be 27 cents. $2 or 27 cents. That's a huge difference. You know, PayNuver is truly a win-win for your business client and their customer. The third emerging new payments product I'd like to discuss today is B2B virtual vendor payments. And you probably read a lot about this. There's a lot of articles written in payments magazines about this product. There are an estimated 9 billion paper invoices that are processed every year in U.S. accounts payable departments, leaving plenty of room for leaked spend, errors, fraud, and a lack of cash flow visibility between buyers and suppliers. Large corporations can facilitate payments more efficiently with a reduction in accounts payable expenses with B2B virtual payments to business vendors. FLC Bank offers, through a fintech partner, an end-to-end holistic solution that allows companies to turn their inefficient and costly accounts payable departments into revenue-generating profit centers. This product allows large companies to convert their costly and inefficient vendor check payments into the digital world, sending virtual payments and ACH transactions to vendors. Notice I added ACH with the virtual payments. You should always offer 2 payment options when dealing with a B2B transaction. This can be done for both B2B and B2C payments. Electronic documents can also be sent with the B2B virtual and ACH payments. A revenue stream is created by the interchange fee share your client receives for virtual prepaid card payments. In addition, there is a reduction in AP expenses with less staffing and expenses associated with check payments. In larger companies, between the increase in revenue from interchange fee sharing and the reduction in AP expenses, the AP department can be converted from a cost center to a profit center. When was the last time you heard of a department within a corporation moving from a cost center to a profit center? So concluding, I have presented 3 new payment opportunities for your larger and in some cases smaller clients to enter the digital payment world to increase revenue, reduce expenses, reduce fraud risk, and improve their customer service. I appreciate your time today and want to thank the FICPA for this opportunity to discuss new and emerging technologies in the payment industry. Please stay safe and healthy. My contact information is as follows: Bob Heigl, SVP, Specialty Banking. My email address is bheigl@flcb.com, and my phone number is 904-612-2019. Again, that's 904-612-2019. I'd like to introduce our next speaker. And since the inception of our bank, we have strived to be a financial industry leader with our B2B and B2C products and services. As I alluded to previously, from the early days of remote deposit transactions for businesses to our current omni-channel and virtual payment solutions, we continue to innovate, bringing sustained value to the business community. Once again, we are extending our pioneering spirit and are poised to serve the newly emerging industrial hemp market in Florida through our specialty banking group. Over the past 18 months, you may have heard a lot of buzz about hemp, cannabis, and CBD products. Specific changes to Florida's legislation are ushering in a new era of agriculture and financial opportunities to our state's economy. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the man who has been at the forefront of this movement, and my colleague, Stu Baker. In preparation for his formal presentation about the cannabis sector that he will present on June 12th, today Stu will be giving you a lighthearted overview of the industry along with some interesting, less-known facts about cannabis and related products. Take it away, Stu.
Thanks, Bob. Bob is a very modest guy. He is also a CPA, and I will tell you, since we developed these businesses in the last 3 years, he's done a tremendous job, and we have customers all over the country, as we do in many of our businesses at FLC Bank. We have a large national mortgage company. We do business in USDA and SBA lending around the country. And of course, in our other specialty banking products, we do them also nationally. It's a fun time for us, and we've been very successful at what we plan to do. So I'm a Managing Director of Banking and Specialty Banking at FLC Bank. I've been in the business quite a number of years. And I want to talk to you this morning about two of my favorite words, cannabis sativa, which translate into two other words, marijuana and hemp. I'm going to touch on marijuana in the state of Florida this morning, but I really want to talk about hemp. So I need a show of hands. How many of you have never smoked marijuana? Okay, it's about 5 people out of, I don't know, a couple hundred out there, I guess. So you've never smoked marijuana. Well, that's good. So you may know it as pot or grass or ganji, reefer, hash, and one I've learned recently, Alice B. Tokely. So, there's a couple more hands going down out there. Okay, so we got 3 people now who never smoked marijuana. So I'd like to know what you did to relax when you were studying for your CPA. Probably booze was involved, I would guess, and maybe there's some other things that we won't talk about. But anyway, I appreciate that. So medical marijuana in Florida was passed in 2017. It's a oligopoly in that there are only 22 licenses. Each licensee has to grow, process, manufacture, and distribute his or her own product. It is still an illegal substance federally, a Class 1 substance, as are heroin, ecstasy, and LSD. But there are 22 licenses in the state of Florida. Most of these are large companies. There are 13 of these that are active. Some of the are out-of-state companies that are either private or public. They put in a lot of capital involved in this. There are some other licenses that are not being used yet, as people who got them probably want to sell them. But the value of those licenses has been reduced dramatically in the last couple of years. This is run by the Department of Health. There are now about 2,500 doctors who have received licenses to give orders on medical marijuana, and there are about 340,000 registered patients in the state of Florida. So it is a big business. There are 241 dispensaries with more coming every day. It is a growth industry. We don't bank medical marijuana at Florida at FLC Bank, primarily because it's illegal nationally, and we don't really want to get into that. It's also a cash business, which makes it very difficult to monitor. You have to put in place programs and expertise that a typical bank won't have. When I first started looking at this back in May of last year, there were only 2 banks in the state that banked medical marijuana companies. I think now there are about 5, but it does require a good investment and quite a bit of expertise. Also, from the Bank Secrecy Act and anti-money laundering, the regulators look at it very carefully, and you have to, again, have expertise. Also involved in it from your standpoint is our IRS code 280E, which has to do with the fact that any illegal product, if run by a company, has limited ability to deduct expenses from its tax returns. So medical marijuana is also under suit right now at the Florida Supreme Court. A plaintiff has said that the verticality of the business, creating the oligopoly that it is unconstitutional and should be overturned. So we're waiting to see what happens with that. If the Supreme Court rules for the plaintiff, then we'll see a big change in the state as to who operates it and how it's operated. But I want to talk about hemp. Hemp's really exciting for us, and we're seeing a huge interest in it around the state. In 2018, Congress passed the Farm Bill of 2018, which legalized hemp, took it off the Class 1 substance list, which it had been on along with marijuana. You should understand that they both come out of the same plant, although hemp is defined as a plant with less than 0.3% THC, tetrahydrocannabinol, which is a psychotic in the plant that gives effect to highs when you're smoking marijuana. So hemp is used for many, many things, both for CBD, which you see in grocery stores, excuse me, retailers and others, which has some effect on people, although it's unproven by the FDA. But it's also used to create wood, to create hemp concrete, to create flowers, and hemp oil seed, which does not contain any THC, and hemp oil seed is used in foods and other things. Right now there are 6,000 licenses have been issued by the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services for food, and over 300 cultivation licenses were issued in the first month they became available, which was on April 27th. We see a huge growth in this. The industry is going through those growing pains that any new industry has. People who are not familiar with it, people who are investing but not aware of all the rules, all the things that they need to do. But we think over time it will be a phenomenal business for the state of Florida. Nikki Freed, the commissioner of FDACS, as you know, has really been behind this and sees it as a $20 billion business in the next 10 years. We have studied it over the last year. We are very familiar with the players in the marketplace and understand the rules and understand how to bank the companies that are in this business. And we've dedicated ourselves to it. We are happy to work with you or any of your clients who are in this business. I would suggest to you that if you are involved in this, that you make sure you understand all of the rules involved, both from FDACS and the USDA, and that you can give that expertise to your clients. I think it is going to be a great niche for certain companies to be in. It's high risk right now. It's a new industry, but it will grow and it will be successful. I feel very sure. So that's all I wanted to say today. I hope you'll get involved in hemp. I hope that we can help you with that. My name is Stu Baker. I'm the Managing Director of Banking at FLC Bank. My email address is sbaker@flcb.com, and my phone number is 904-472-2723. So I hope you'll call me. We'll be happy to discuss this with you. And I hope everybody is safe, has a great day, and we appreciate this opportunity. Thank you.